Welcome to your Divine Feminine Weekly Oracle Reading Forecast for week August 16th to August 23rd. And I encourage you to grab a pen and a paper because you need to take notes, because whatever jumps out at you is what the reading and the message is telling you. That's the way it works, okay? And if you're interested in getting a much longer reading, something that is personalized with you, visit my website, maryroseintuitive.com. You can book and schedule your reading right there on the spot on my website, and it'll calculate your time zone and mine and also show my availability. You can also book an email reading that is available as well on my website. And I wanted to say, for my Instagram followers, please be aware that there's an imposter that's going on. I will never inbox you for asking for money and for readings on there on DM. I never try direct message. When you want a reading, you book it through my website. I just wanted to say that, okay? So for this week, I am working with 3 individual decks, okay? Or 4 individual, I should say. Kyle Gray's The Angel Guide Oracle. I love this deck. Oracle of the 7 Energies by Colette Baron Reid. It's another classic. It's a favorite. A new one that I got, I just warmed my heart. Pagan Cats. It's a gorgeous deck. All about cats. Duh. And Wishcraft. I had to throw this in the mix because I just love this deck. Okay. So to save on time, I have already dealt the cards and placed them out here for what we all need to know for everybody watching. Okay. And the first card that we got was forgiveness and understanding. Forgiveness and understanding. And this is a big one. You know, yeah, we all have something that we need to let go of, okay? And sometimes we hold on to a resentment that we don't realize that it's actually hurting us. Like when you hold on to hurt, pain, resentment, what you're doing is it sits there in your body as a stress. And what happens is that it creates a disease of some kind, or creates an injury, creates something, you know, and it promotes us from moving forward, going on to the next level in our life. And this is what it's telling you, is that when you forgive, you give it to yourself. You want to free yourself of the chains that bind you, okay? And a lot of times holding on to it, we think that it's making us right, and it's making us if we forgive that person, we feel, well, I'm giving it to that person, I'm giving them the right that it was okay for them to do this and for her to do that. And you know, we just tend to hold on to it. And when we do that, you know, it just promotes, you know, it just encourages us to get sick. It's the truth. I'm just saying, I'm just calling it a spade, okay? And I'm not saying that that person's right, and it doesn't mean that you have to go and hang out with that person. You know, I've had my shares. I've had my shares of energy vampires and negativity and with people, but you know what? I've forgive and let go. You know, forgive and let live. You know, and it's the way to be, because you got to just let go, move on, clear and delete. By doing that, you make room for growth and for better things, because we're a spirit in a human body. And you know, being human does give a lot of, well, being, you know what it is, it's ego. We need a healthy ego to survive. And you hear me say this all the time, that we are in a body, we are human, we are spirit becoming human, not human becoming spirit. So sometimes I hear people say, well, that person's very spiritual. Oh, they're learning to be spiritual. Yeah, you're relearning yourself, because we were conditioned to be another way. And sometimes, you know, with that upbringing and with that, well, not upbringing, but just that conditioning, it brings in that pride, and we just hold on to that. And we put walls up, and you know what? This is where we stop ourselves from finding true love. So when you are feeling resentment, when you're feeling some form of, you know, some kind of past block or hurt or anything like that, yeah, it's not to say that that person's right. It's just more to say, I need to free myself of this negativity and just be free. And you know what? By doing so, you clear yourself of lots of years of pain, you know. And by doing that as well, it's anti-aging. It is anti-aging. It makes us younger. It makes us young at heart, what I mean by that. And we just enjoy life, right? Okay, and so the second card is, this is from the Oracle of the 7 Energies, and this is the power of purpose. Okay, power of purpose. We all need a purpose. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. And, you know, when we have a purpose, we are full of light. And may that purpose may be something so small and minor, but it's a purpose. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be great. Doesn't have to be, I'm climbing Mount Everest. No, that's my purpose. It's finding what makes you light up inside. It's finding the things that make you feel happy. You know, I always look at it this way. I always do something and it's like, yeah, it might be work, that's work, but you know what? Think about the end result. And I was actually talking to a client earlier and we were talking about that, and I was just telling her about that. It's and it's just here, and I'm just explaining it to you guys, to who's watching. You know, I've been doing a lot of little minor repairs and a lot of my little minor renovations in my new home that I've moved into. And I have to say, it's not fun because you've probably been seeing less of me on social media. And, you know, I haven't been as active because I've been working on little projects. And, you know, and I think of it this way. I say to myself, well, think about the end result and how good it's going to look, you know, how good and how much I'm going to feel good in purpose. It gave me a purpose that I did something, and, you know, that I just, you know, didn't just leave it hang. I didn't procrastinate about it. I just did it, you know. Just makes you feel good because then it makes you flow better, you know. And when I say purpose, it doesn't mean that you need to find a purpose. It's just look around you. What do you need to do? It can be something, so take baby steps. Minor steps. Okay, you know, we are the biggest critic of ourselves. Sometimes we say, well, I can't do that, or, oh, I don't have time. Oh yeah, I know. I hear this a lot. Oh yeah, I know it's not good for me. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I know. You know, but that's, well, really, it's just, you know, by doing that, you don't serve yourself. You don't, that the purpose is for you to grow and to be free. And sometimes we have to, like focusing on your health. That's what I should have said. Like when we don't focus on our health and we're like, oh yeah, I just let myself go. You know, your purpose is like your body is your temple. That's why I always say the body is like the temple. It doesn't have to, no one's perfect, but give yourself a purpose. You know, I always say that workout's my purpose. And I have been probably not doing my workouts as regularly as I like to because I've been doing my other purpose. And that is, you know, painting the stairs and painting the door and fixing this and doing all those things because I enjoy doing it. It's not that I don't. And I haven't been doing my other purpose that I do. And I love to teach classes and do other things like Zumba and, you know, lifting weights. I can go on with what I do, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we just finding the purpose, finding what makes you feel good about yourself, because when you do that, you feel connected to your higher self, and your divine feminine thanks you because it's motherly. You got to mother yourself. You got to give to yourself. If you don't, who else is going to? Well, I mean, I'm sure you have some people in you that will, in your life, that can, you know, argue that point. Well, I do this for you. Well, I do. No, what do you do for yourself? You got to do this for yourself. It's your child-like self. Okay, and if you feel like, oh, I'm doing too much and you're feeling guilty, well, guess what? That's good. That's a good thing because you've actually accomplished what you need to do. You know, my purpose is being here. Okay, that's my purpose. It was my purpose 6 years ago actually. It went on 6 years, my anniversary, for filming YouTube videos. I just felt like this was my purpose, to talk to you and to just put the camera on and just record videos, right? And just communicate and spread my light, give you some clarity. I can't explain it. It's just, I was told to do that, and that gives me purpose. No matter what I do, I will always be here. You see me. Sometimes I say, oh, maybe this week I won't do it. No, every week I show up, and that is my purpose. And you know what? It's easy to say no, but you know what? It's not easy because I feel like I let myself down, and I'm like, no, this is my my thing. I love to come out here and to help you. Helping other people is my purpose. That's what I should have said more. That's basically what it was all about. It's helping others. Okay. And the third card is the Pagan Cats, which is the 6 of Wands. And as you can see, this cat has caught a mouse. And if you have a cat, you've probably, sometime or another, your cat has caught a mouse. You know, Phoebe and Jasper haven't caught one yet, and I don't want them to because they're full of, mice and animals are just full of diseases. And my cats are not, I didn't get my cats, I didn't adopt them. to be mouse catchers. I adopted them because they're my pets. They're my family. And the purpose, that's their purpose. That's a cat's purpose, is actually it's victory. It's victorious. This cat is really happy because if you can see, there's other cats in the background, and they're happy for this little cat. They're like, yay, you caught the mouse. You got it. You got it. See, it's making them really happy. So this is what it is all about. This is what you got to just push yourself a little bit. You might be feeling, maybe we're feeling a little bit like, I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel, well, make little steps. Okay, take little steps. You got to honor yourself. You got to do the little things for yourself. And when you do little things for yourself, bigger things come through. And when I say bigger things, I'm talking about growth and happiness and love. You know, this is what it's all about. Life is love. And when we do things for others, we do things for ourselves. And I'm not saying we do it because, oh, I want to get good karma because I'm going to do this for that person and I want to see. No, we don't do that for that purpose. We do it because we feel good. It's a part of your path. It's on your path, I should say. You just go with the flow. Be in the moment. You don't have to listen to me. You can if you want, but you know what I mean? Like you can just do what feels right for you, okay? And wishcraft, it says, I am a good friend to myself and others. Oh gosh, I didn't plan these cards. These cards just came out and I just put them here. I didn't even look at them. But this is what this is saying. Be a good friend to yourself. That is just so awesome, because when you put them all together, we align ourselves to our higher self and to what is true to us. And that is what it's all about. And when we feel connected to our spirit, to our soul, guess what? Pain, suffering, even it's easy to forgive. It's easy to let go of the pain and suffering that we've been holding on to, because that's basically what it is. So it's just be a good friend to yourself, nurture the divine feminine within yourself, the love within yourself. That's what this is all about. That's what this reading is all about. It's about loving yourself. It's about just being happy. You know, buy yourself some sunflowers. Lately, I've been very drawn to sunflowers. I have them all over my place. I have sunflowers there, fake sunflowers. I'm probably going to get some real ones. But, you know, I just love sunflowers because sunflowers they make me happy. And yeah, I love to decorate. That's one of the things I talked about in my last video. You know, I love to decorate, and I just spread the love out, because when we have love here, it works like it's viral. It goes viral. So I'm just sending you guys love. I'm sending you guys blessings. And I just want to say to you guys, I'm really, really happy that you guys show up every week and you are here. If you are interested in getting a longer reading with me, please visit my website, MaryRoseIntuitive.com. And don't forget to subscribe to this video, to my channel. I really appreciate that. Until the next video, I wish you all peace, blessings, love, and light.